In case you don't know who I am, let me briefly introduce myself. I am Lar Familiaris, the guardian spirit of this house, that house from which I have just come. I have been in charge of this house now for a great many years. I have looked after it for the present owner, his father, and his grandfather. It was the grandfather who put it into my care a long time ago with great secrecy and with many sacred oaths. Large sum of money he had buried it under the hearth of the central hall, and he charged me on my honor to keep it safe for him. On his deathbed, miser that he was, he never said a word about the money to his son. He would rather leave his own son a pauper than let him know about his secret heart. All he left him was a little bit of land which he can scrape a living by sweat and toil. So he died. The old man who entrusted me with the money, and I began to notice how the son would treat me, whether he would be more or less dutiful than his father. He was far less dutiful. As it turned out, far less respectful to me. Likewise, I did as little as possible for him, and he likewise died, having an issue to it, the son who now owns the property. He is the man of similar character of his father and grandfather. But he has a daughter. She is very kind to me. She brings me daily offering of incense, wine, or something. Flowers too. So as a return of these attentions, I have arranged that Yukilio, that's her father, shall find these a treasure and thus be in position to give her in marriage, if he so wishes. As a matter of fact, a certain young man from a very good family has already been in bed with her. He knows quite well who she is, but she doesn't know who he is, and the father doesn't know anything about it at all. He thinks she's still a virgin. What I am going to do is to ask the old gentleman who lives next door to ask for her in marriage. That would make it easier for the young man who slept with her to pop the question. This old gentleman is the uncle of the young man. Uncle, you understand, of the boy who seduced her that night. It was hard as Steve. There is the master, shouting as usual. He's turning out his old housekeeper out of the house, so she should know what he's up to. I expect he wants to take a look at his money to make sure it hasn't been stolen.
Get out, I say! What's going on with you? Get the hell out of here, you stupid, slow-eyed old busybody!